The Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Akali Baba, PSC Daga, NPM FDC, was conferred with the national honor of the Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, CFR, by the President of the Federation, President Muhammadu Buhari, on Tuesday. According to the President, the national honors are a recognition and celebration of sacrifice, distinguished achievements, dignity, and strength of character. The laudable achievements of the IGP have been recognized in every department of the Nigerian police force and the nation at large. Some of these achievements are the integration of cutting-edge technology and intelligence-driven policing, the construction and remodeling of a total of 198 police stations, barracks, training colleges and schools, and improved welfare needs of personnel of the force. The IGP, who expressed his gratitude to the President, maintained that the recognition was a great motivation to put more effort into the sustainability of peace and security. Edo State, the 22nd largest state by landmass in the country, is home to many Nigerians with a population of over 1.5 million. It is bounded by Kogi State to the northeast and southeast, Anambra State to the east, Delta State to the southeast and south-south, and Ondo to the southwest and northwest, hence a gateway to various parts of the country.
Whatever you need, download the MPF mobile app on your phone, whether Android or iOS. Bank the easy and secure way with MPF Microfinance Bank. You can now open a secure account in 2 minutes, pay bills, deposit and withdraw cash, buy airtime and transfer funds. Enjoy access to loans up to 2 million naira and above for businesses and salary earners at low interest rates. Also, enjoy high interest rates on savings accounts and salary advance for salary accounts. These services are also made available by our Better Money agent. Download the MPF Microfinance Bank app from Apple or Google Play Store, open your secure account, and start banking the easy way. NPF Microfinance Bank, making life better for all.
The centrality and the contiguity of Edo State expose its vulnerability to sundry crimes and criminalities imported to the state. In Edo State, the trends of crimes range from murder, armed robberies, cultism, and internet fraud. The police have deployed proactive tactics for prevention and investigation. In April, when CP Abutu Yaro, who was recently promoted to the rank of an Assistant Inspector General of Police, assumed office as Commissioner of Police at Edo State Command, a safe security architecture and enhanced service delivery were top priorities to him, thus promising criminals tough times. Without delay, the command had advertently warded off criminal elements hibernating in various parts of the state through intensive campaigns, confidence-building patrols, and visibility policing.
The success stories are so many that it will be most probably impracticable to give you a rundown of all of them one by one. Because as a command, we are having continuous record of achievement. So there are so many to be counted. A team of police detectives from a horror division intercepted a group of armed bandits who were on criminal mission. 2 of them were caught in the act. Their weapons were seized. So these instances of successes are so many to be enumerated. There's no day that passes by that we don't intercept one form of violent criminal in action or in preparation. By so doing, we have actually crippled them from having freedom of action and unrestrained activities. The situation that is prevailing now has turned around against criminals. And those of them who are active criminal gangs, they are already relocating. And the situation is such that persons who have been doing many things unchallenged before have discovered that nemesis is already catching up with them in their numbers. We have used the growing trend to advise the remaining ones that the heat is on and the campaign to eliminate them from active or violent criminality is being intensified. Persons with active criminal intentions need to relocate, because all the stories you've heard, the ones that have been narrated to you, there are even many much more that for want of time you were unable to record them. And those ones you have recorded demonstrate the fact that we are determined to tackle them even before they commit havoc. And those who committed havoc, we have the capacity to track them, apprehend them, and make them to have their day in court.
One of the prominent cases still fresh in the public's mind due to its nature, which was unraveled under his leadership, was the discovery of over 20 decomposed bodies in the state. On August 17, 2022, residents of Asoro Hill in Benin raised the alarm about a building that housed over 20 decomposed bodies, alleged to be a ritualist den. The interior of the unfenced bungalow beside a mortuary can best be described as horrific. Apart from the decomposed bodies found, the premises had traditional shrines at designated spots. Moreover, the compound littered with corpses appeared to confirm the rumor that ritual-related activities were ongoing on the premises. This incident went viral at home and abroad, and tension was in the air. Benin City residents who feared that they could be the next victim of wandering ritual killers raised the alarm that attracted police intervention. The State Criminal Investigation Department, Edo State Police Command, took over the investigation from the Divisional Police Headquarters after the suspects were arrested.
The police got incredible information that there's a particular building along Asoro Hill behind God's Care Mortuary that is housing several corpses. The divisional police officers swung into action and visited the scene, where 5 persons were arrested and about 24 corpses were also discovered. They did their preliminary investigation and promptly transferred the case to State CID for discreet investigation. Upon receiving the case file and suspect, we extended investigation and more suspects were arrested. The main operator of the place is one Gabriel Chukwu Otu.
The building turns out to be an illegal mortuary. The morgue's owner, Gabriel Chukwu Otu, who claimed to have about 12 mortuaries across the country, tells his story.
I come Benin into 18 November 2012, reaching on 7 January 2013. I was employed as mortuary attendant in St. John Hospital. I worked there for 2 years. 2014, I get another mortuary working in Miri Mandalin. I resigned in that St. John Hospital. 2015, September, I rented Aswen Hospital and put my workers there. 2018, St. John called me to come and raid that St. John. 2021, Aswen Hospital, the Aswen instead of Aswen, give me notice to come out from that Aswen. And I cannot take the calls to my house. I cannot take it to St. John. I have to run around by all means. If I go with money 2 times, he reject the money. One man called No Molest Osapuma Hero. He sell land for me near the God's Care, 100 by 100. I carried the bodies from Aswin Hospital, 25 bodies there. But people carry one for burial. He remained 24. On the 17th August, I go my head office within my community in Edo State in Amasere to go and see how something is doing there. I tell my boys, they might go buy something for Ring Road. I no tell them say they go village. In afternoon, my phone rang. Oga, come to office now. Problem there, they won't kill us. I said, what people won't kill you? They send a community and the police. After like some hours, I look at my phone. I see many things where they post.
The operator of the place subsequently surfaced. One Gabriel Chuku Otu.
They do mortuary work. They follow my oga dey work. They embalm, chemical. So the person carry cost come, me and my oga go follow do am. See some boys, Agboro, boy, Yahoo boy, everybody come dey ask, where our oga? Tell them say, I don't know where our oga dey. Before you know it, then they scatter everything. Police come carry us.
The police have confirmed the operator of the mortuary to be an unlicensed mortician, but the suspect insists that he underwent training in Abidjan.
On the strength of the investigation, it was confirmed that he is not a licensed mortician or mortuary attendant, and the place that is being proposed to be a mortuary is not so designated or approved by the appropriate governmental authorities.
I learned it as apprentice in Abidjan, 2 years. I still work with them 1 year before I come back to Nigeria here. I come say money dey this side, pass that side. Because they take and say and then teach me work. Na shop money that they give me. When I come, what I learn is model embalmment, not local embalmment. We use formalin to embalm the person. What I have is 12 mortuary. My head office dey my community in Edo State, Afikpo North local government. I still get in Afikpo South. I still get in Anambra, Idemre North, Oga.
Due to the sensitivity of the case, pathologists examined the bodies to establish if the victims' bodies were indeed tampered with as speculated.
The investigation was also extended to the Ministry of Environment and Sustainability, where a team of investigators led by the Deputy Commissioner of Police, the CID, in company of the Commissioner for Health and the team of pathologists also visited the place, where the corpses, numbering 24, were properly tagged for ease of identification and checked. Apart from those that are accidented or being affected by rodents, body are intact.
The house done complete. Now fence and painting, now waiting remain. They are aware that mortuary is building there, but they have not approved it.
We would now delve into all the cases bordering on suspected homicide, cracked by the prowess of the officers and men of the command. One such case is where the suspect, presumed to be a good Samaritan, killed his victim over a quarrel.
On the 28th day of April 2022 at about 22:00 hours, one Abat Arunde was in his house at Uboha. He was sleeping when he heard a noise outside his compound. That noise attracted him out, and when he came out, he saw the crowd saying that somebody had been killed in his compound there. Before the deceased died, he made a declaration mentioning once Victor Sunday, who is the suspect now, to be responsible for the act. The suspect he could turn out with the deceased. He said when he went out, he came back to discover that the deceased broke into his kitchen and stole his foodstuffs, including money. That was what led to his attack on the deceased. He's trying to say that the deceased wanted to use a Chelsea bottle on him. He now took it from this and stabbed the deceased. Immediately, the police was alerted at the Uboha division, where the said Sunday, Victor was arrested. And after preliminary investigation at the divisional level, the case was transferred to State CID for further investigation. In the course of investigation, he confessed to the crime, and all necessary investigating steps have been concluded, and we are about charging him to court for the offense of murder.
My name is Victor Sunday. I'm from Akwa Ibom State. As me I come back for farm, I call bath. As me bath finish, I come outside. I reach road, store there for the road. As me enter the store, now one motor, you drive come. Go stop for there. Now I see the boy, you come down for the motor. He come tell me say, he dey go inside car. That time, day already dark. Now me come tell her say, me no go, me come the last with me till day break. As we reach house now, I come give her water, I come give her food. Day come break now. He come tell me say, you like to dey with me for this compound. Now me come find job, give her. From there now he come pick dey stay. I call dey stay with me now. Because they begin to perform, say make everybody dey learn to him own. Because they use it for stay for street me.
Members of the public, my advice to them is to be reassured once more that Edo State has been recaptured from the fangs of active violent criminals, especially kidnappers. We have been able to restore normalcy and safety on the roads leading to Benin in particular, especially Auchi Ekpoma, Benin Highway has been safely restored. And in the last 7 weeks, no record of kidnapping or violent criminality in form of robbery has been recorded there. The same thing is applicable to Lagos Benin Expressway. Safety has been restored and normal commuters movement has been restored along that axis. The same thing with the road leading from Benin to Delta State and all other ancillary axes. A lot has been done to change the narratives, and the stories of the past have gone into negligible memory. And this is a new beginning, and the new wave of peace and tranquility has been restored. And they should be free to come, conduct their businesses, conduct their leisure, to come over and again and again. And that is why we are here. Day and night, 2/7, in and out. Police command is determined to ensure that what we have attained does not relapse into negativity.
That day, as me you go outside, come back in the afternoon time. When I come back, my door is open. I ask one of my neighbor for there, who break my door? God will be till for the compound. Me go ask the boy, who break the door? The boy tell me say na Sonny, na I break the door. Now me go ask Sonny, why you break my door again? And Sonny go tell me say, if me talk again, say go use bottle wey hold for your hand, take burst my head. He come push me, and from there now we come begin the fight. The bottle we use, he come we hold am for hand, he come raise for hand, say what burst my head, and from there now the bottle come fall for your hand. And from there now I rush the bottle, hold am, juice am for him body. We suddenly come begin the shout. The man wey get the compound, he come rush carry wood still knack me. And from there now me come rush go house. From there now the boy begin dey waka for the street, come begin dey shout my name, say me don kill am, me don kill am.
Similarly, operatives of the command tracked and arrested 2 members of a 5-person armed robbery gang who had attacked their victim at gunpoint and robbed him of his Lexus RX 350 Jeep and other valuables in the Benin metropolis. The suspected robbers, who specialize in snatching vehicles in various parts of the state, were conveying the stolen vehicle to Edo State.
On the first day of June 2022, at about 21:00 hour, one Emeka Nathaniel reported that while driving in his car within the Benin metropolis, 3 armed men robbed him of his phone, iPhone, one Redmi phone, and went away with his car. On the receipt of the case, the statement was taken. Then, based on high-tech analysis, the said vehicle, Lexus 350, was tracked and traced to Owo, Ondo State. On investigation activities to Owo, Ondo State, one Lawan Ola was arrested in connection of the case, and the Lexus Jeep was recovered. Statement was also taken from Lawan Ola, other word of caution in English language, and in his statement he told the police that himself, one Bros Du and GT did the robbery at Benin metropolis, and that he used the gun, one locally made pistol, to attack the owner of the Lexus 350 before the above mentioned properties were taken from the complainant. The other 2 suspects are still at large. The case is still under investigation. We are still tracing them.
My name is Ola Lawan. I'm from Ondo State, Owo. I'm a barber by occupation. I have a barbering shop that I opened when I learnt my barbering work, so I needed money. When I now called him GT, because I've known him for childhood, we always play together, all those things. So I now told him, and I know that he's a bad person like that. So I now told him that I need money to improve my store, that I want to buy things in my store. And I said I should not worry, that if he have seen work that he will do, which is the stealing, the robbing, so he said he will call me. And I said okay. So when he got to that day, he now called me. Alpha Ola, you say you need money, come and meet me in Benin. He called me towards in the evening. So the next morning, I entered road. I got to Benin to eat that evening. So as I get to this place, that's how they just give me that bag. So as we were going, I checked the bag. I saw that there was quarter size inside. And I told him that Ross. He said yes. He said that's what we are going to use. So 3 of us now go down that street. So when I saw one man now drove his vehicle parked at the front of a house. So on getting there, I now go back and bring the quarter size gun out and use the gun to face him, that he should come down. Then the man now come down. So as he come down, I now say he should give him the key. My friend, the other one, the GT, he now give GT the key. So the man, after giving him the key, the man now ran away.
My name is Dion Akintomide, pastor of the Lifehouse Global Missions in Lagos. My advice to you is this: be a peaceful citizen. When you notice that there is something in you, a tendency that is towards committing crime, doing something that is negative, please work on yourself. You can defeat that anger, you can defeat that tendency to do something wrong. Better work on yourself before you do something that is going to get you into trouble with the law. Keep watching Crime Fighters, the police and you. Stay tuned.
I used to steal phone before. There are some roads that people don't normally pass much. So if I just see someone coming, pressing his phone, I can just collect it and run.
Crime is dynamic, and the police have been groomed through constant training and retraining to dissect threats, contain complex security and crime-related issues, resolve identified crimes, and ensure perpetrators face the full wrath of the law.